building and the Capitol, and I saw about a dozen police cars. One of them was a van. Heard shots and saw several what looks like officers in dark-colored uniforms rushing around at the end about 2 blocks away. We're locked down in this building. We're not allowed to leave. No one's allowed to come in until this situation is resolved. You may have already heard some information, but there's a shelter in place.
Just let me go back to what you said, heard several shots. Did you yourself hear several shots, or an officer you spoke with did?
No, I heard them. We haven't had a chance to go outside and speak with the officers that you're seeing right now on the scene. This is just what I heard and saw when I stepped out on the balcony off of the Rotunda here, which is a familiar site where we do all of our live television. So stepped out, heard a few shots. You don't know these things if it's firecrackers or what it is, and so we thought, what is that? Could it be? And then saw all of these police cars rushing down the Constitution, sirens blaring, lights flashing, and they all converged on this one corner about 2 blocks down. It looks like it's Second and Constitution. This is near the Supreme Court, not very far from the Capitol building itself, and so everyone jumped out of their car, and at this point wasn't able to leave the building to go investigate more.
Frightening. Athena Jones, we know the orders are reporting shelter in place, stay safe, stay in close contact with us. So Wolf, Athena Jones herself heard those several shots, but again, this, as we are just reporting this, and this is incredibly fluid as this is all happening, as we're watching these live pictures unfolding outside the Capitol, you know, still a lot of questions. Where these shots were fired, question number one.
Yeah, gunshots, not a gunshot, but gunshots have been reported on Capitol Hill, requiring staff in all Senate office buildings to immediately shelter in place. It's a Senate office building, so it's not clearly on the Senate side. That important message coming in from U.S. Capitol Police. One of our CNN photojournalists, John Bodner, is on the phone with us. Where are you, John? What did you see? What did you hear?
Hi, Wolf. I'm on the north side of the Russell Senate office building. I was initially on the Senate side of the Capitol, heard gunshots, saw police cars run, and my intern Jessica and I sprinted about 2 blocks to the, was maybe 50 yards of the, what we assumed was a shooting location. We could still smell the fresh smell, the sulfury smell of gunpowder or guns being discharged. We saw police gathering around a black small vehicle while others arrived. We got some video. We're setting it back right now. I don't know if you have it yet. You'll be able to run it shortly. Of the scene itself, many cars, dozens and dozens of cars and emergency vehicles responding until we were asked to move and actually told to move. So we're about 2.5, 3 blocks away from the shooting location originally when we first heard the shots coming out.
Have you seen emergency medical personnel? Does it look like there were injuries there, John, based on what you can see?
Yeah, I mean, we heard some chatter over the police radios. Someone's down or shots. I can't confirm who was hit or how many people were hit, but there were people responding. There were emergency vehicles, obviously, arriving. But we arrived there much earlier than most of them did. But I would say there were at least 2 dozen police vehicles and multiple emergency response vehicles arriving on the scene. And we're locked down, and we're forced to leave our location, so we can't get any much more closer.
Guys, it sounds like retaliation against the whole government shutdown right now. It sounds like somebody's either an employee of the government, disgruntled employee, or a disgruntled civilian. Shots are fired. This is active right now. There's an active shooter situation. This guy is still at large. As we know right now, at least one person's been hit, injured by a gunshot, by a bullet. And this is going on right now. This is active. This is live in D.C., right on 1st Street. All right, this is at the Senate building, I believe, on Capitol Hill.
Office building, Dirksen.
Right in front of the
FBI is en route.
On Constitution, near the intersection
The
of
Hart building, there it is.
And Maryland Avenue, behind the Supreme Court.
So right over there, it's only like a block away from the United States Supreme Court.
There you go.
That's correct. And as I said, we arrived. The shots were being fired. We heard shots being fired as we were running over, and you could still smell the exhaust or the burn of the
sulfur
after the firing.
Gunpowder.
John, do you have a clue how many shots you?
This is FEMA Region 3. This is DC, Philadelphia, guys. This is what the alarm's been going off about. A lot of warning bells been ringing. DC, Philadelphia region. Here it is. Okay, this is what, October 3rd or 4th? October 3rd. There you have it, guys. Let's get back to it here.
Let me just read it to our viewers once again. Close, lock, and stay away from external doors and windows. Take enunciators, emergency supply kits, and escape hoods, and move to your office's assigned shelter-in-place location or the innermost part of the office, away from external doors or windows. If you are not near your office, go to the office nearest to you and shelter with that office, and then check in with your OEC. No one will be permitted to enter or exit the building until directed by United States Capitol Police. Staff is...
There you have it, guys. 2:41 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, there it is, FEMA Region 3. This is DC. Shots fired.